god, did you guys just watch that game? Canada versus USA? And I just have to say it right now, Canada just kicked ass. Did I even doubt Canada to beat the States? No. Okay, maybe a little bit. I was really scared because the States going into this was like the top team, the top contender, and they were just on fire. And Canada throughout the whole previous rounds and preliminary rounds, oh my god, they weren't playing so good. They're only beating like Latvia 2-1 and winning barely. In the last round, we barely squeezed by, but you know what? A win is a win. I'm just so proud of the boys in red and white. But let's not get too excited because just because we beat America in this round, it's not for a medal yet. Now they go on to play in the next round in the gold medal game. And the Americans, well, they're sent off to the next round, but in the bronze medal game. So just earlier, Sweden and Finland played, and Sweden beat Finland 2-1, which means Canada goes on to play Sweden for the gold, and Finland goes on to play the States for the bronze medal. This game versus the States was just so intense, and just yesterday when the girls played the States, oh my god, did you guys watch that game? It was probably one of the best games that I've seen in a long time. And for all of you guys who are like, I don't like women's hockey, oh come on, it was just as intense as the men's side. Why don't they have a national women's hockey team that gets played on TV just as much as the guys? I mean, they're just as good. For the girls side yesterday, it was America versus Canada again, and we beat them again. But that game was so damn close. We were down 1-0, and then I'm thinking, oh my god, and then the Americans scored again, making it 2-0. And this is when we pulled our goalie, and they shot the puck and hit our post. I thought they scored and we lost the game. But they missed, and at that time it was 2-1, and we came back and scored to tie it up. And then went into overtime and we had a penalty, and then we were down a girl. And I was like, oh my god, they have this huge advantage. But then they commit a penalty and the sides was even, and we scored the OT goal, giving Canada on the women's side the gold medal. So for the men's side, it's a lot harder of a route to go through because you have all these great teams. But now that we beat America, I can rest a little bit more. But the tough challenge really comes tomorrow in the gold medal game. I mean, Sweden, you have gone undefeated. So although I thought the Americans played the best game throughout this whole Olympics, Sweden is really the team to beat. They've went undefeated and they've knocked out a lot of great countries. And it's just too bad that Russia got knocked out early and doesn't get a medal. But you know what? I'm not too upset. As long as Canada gets something, I'm pretty happy. But you know what? Coming into this thing, I thought the best line in the whole Olympics had to have been the top line in Russia. I mean, come on, how can you argue Ovechkin, Malcolm, and Datsuk? That is one of the deadliest teams. Yes, even better than the Canada's top line. We have Bergeron, Crosby, and Kunitz. I mean, did Kunitz even really deserve to come to the Olympics? We all know that he's only there because of Sidney Crosby. And for some reason, Sidney Crosby was nowhere to be found. He was like Waldo. You can't find him. It definitely wasn't Sidney Crosby's best game, not by a long shot. 4 years ago was amazing. Sidney Crosby scored the game winner for the gold medal, and then he like cheered, and that cheer became the most like famous Sidney Crosby picture ever. But anyways guys, I'm just so excited, but even nervous for the next round. But let's keep this video short. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video.